Hey, what's going on, guys? John here, and today I wanted to do a video review for the Steelcase Leap. Now, in this particular case, you're going to notice right off the bat is we do actually have custom covers that we had designed for this. For my wife, we wanted to do kind of like a cool pink with almost this like star design. You may find that this might not be available if you're looking at this, say, on like Amazon, but we wanted to do something custom, so we had this done separately. But this chair ultimately is a really nice chair, definitely higher end. I've owned a lot of different office chairs over the years, so I thought I'd at least go through some of the features of this, talk about it, and give you guys my overall thoughts. So just starting with the basics, right? You do have your standard rolling wheels. Pretty standard in terms of these casters and this moving around. It glides pretty freely. You're not going to have any real issues with that compared to any standard office chair. In terms of the actual functionality of the chair, we'll kind of go through it. So all of these armrests actually have a ton of adjustability. So you can actually move these in at an angle pretty much any way that you want, which is actually really nice. You also have the ability that if you want to raise and lower any of the armrests, you have that ability as well. These will actually go down into the base of the chair. You also have this really interesting lumbar support here, and you can see how much of a curve this actually has. There's kind of a built-in plastic piece that runs up this way, goes through the back, and basically supports the upper back here. And we have in the very low back here the ability to really support your lumbar, and that way it's going to help alleviate, you know, back pain, any issues that you might be having with that while sitting for extended periods of time. You do also have an adjustable dial here, and this is kind of worn from use, but you can see there's a plus and a minus, and it actually states right on here, it says, I'll actually turn the camera, but it basically says lower back firmness. So you can actually move this dial in increments, and this will add to the firmness of the lower back here. I'd say from a comfortability standpoint, it's a pretty comfortable chair. You do have some really good padding. So this is probably, I'd say, you know, if you look, there's a good like 2 to 3 inches of foam padding here. So this isn't like some flimsy setup with this padding. It's very thick. You do have a few other settings as well. There's an upper back force setting, so again, plus and minus, you can move this and it will help adjust some of the settings that are in the upper back. You also have the slope settings, so you can basically slope the chair at an angle, pretty much moving it like at a tilt if you want. And then you've also got the seat height, which is just pretty standard of any normal, you know, office chair that you'd be looking at. Overall, I know this is my wife's chair, so she's the one who sits in it the most, and I'd say the only con that she really has with this, maybe compared to like your typical like gaming chair, something like that you'd be looking at, is that this doesn't have any real headrest support. I know in our case, you know, probably the most important thing is going to really be having that good lumbar, low back support, and this chair is definitely going to provide that. I'd say for the price point, this does have a lot of adjustability features. I don't really see in a lot of those like $300 price point chairs where you can add this level of adjustment in the lumbar. It just really doesn't have this in any of those chairs. It's pretty straightforward. You basically get what you get. And the nice thing about this is that if you want more firmness, you have that option, you can do it. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a chair like this, you want something a little bit higher end, you want something that has some of those adjustability features, and you're not too concerned about the headrest for, you know, back, basically neck support, head support, which in my opinion isn't really the biggest deal. I'm more concerned about my low back and just my overall back. This is a really good buy. So yeah, I'll leave a link below. You can grab this on Amazon. Again, it's the same chair, it's just that we had a custom fabric done for it. And yeah, I'll leave a link below. If you guys decide to pick it up, you guys will actually pay the same, but I will earn a small commission, and that definitely helps me out. So thanks for watching the video, and I hope you found it helpful.